Hello, this is Paul Nelson with Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors. I am here today in Little Rock, Arkansas at the International World Headquarters of Bob Saar's Game Time Wraps. I'm here with my friend, Mr. Andrew Ledford.
Sir, very nice to be with you.
Good to be with you, Andrew. You're with Ledford
Sports Floors.
Ledford Sports Floors. You're located
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're going to talk just a little bit about portable sport floors.
Yep.
And Andrew, you have some expertise in this area.
A little bit. Had the opportunity to work for a pretty good company where we would work mainly on portable basketball floors all across the country. So got to do a lot of cool projects, work with a lot of cool customers, and got to learn a part of the business that not everybody has a lot or knows a lot about.
That's awesome. So maybe just for the benefit of our viewers, we're going to come up, we're going to take a look at it. We're standing on a panel here that's a portable panel. They're basically a 4x8 panel.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then if we can zoom in just a little bit right behind Andrew, can you kind of point out that turnbuckle system there?
So most portable floors have basically a latch and lock system. This is a Robin system where we would have this would line up with your turnbuckle. You would slide that in there and lock it shut, and that's going to keep the portable from moving back and forth as the players run across it or as time goes by.
And then we still have a rubber bumper system here that's quite similar to a permanently installed system.
Yes, it's basically the same thing. You can get the same performance and product as a permanent system, just as a portable product. That way, if the facility has to take it up for a concert or a rodeo comes to town, they can pick it up and put it back down the very next day.
You can see these are really well built. They've got a channel here to kind of protect the edge of that plywood. It's primed and painted underneath it. We were talking when you were telling me about this regional contractor that you work for, this big contractor where you go out and do a lot of floors. You said some of these facilities were putting these floors in and taking them up to 4 times a week.
Oh yeah, I know there's some facilities that, they'll have 2 basketball teams that play in the same facility. Mm-hmm. So one night they'll have one team play, that crew, amazing crews that I've worked with, they'll pick that floor up that night, put another one down, have the game the next day, and then they may have a concert the very next night. So they'll have to pick that floor up, set up for the concert, and then of course get ready for the next basketball game. Mm-hmm. So there's no telling how many times these floors get picked up and put down and shuffle around.
That's amazing. So they really have to be built to withstand a fair amount of...
They're pretty heavy duty systems.
Yeah. And I have been in the sports floor industry for many, many years and actually had never seen one of these panels. I found it interesting, and hopefully our viewers were too. Anything else that is interesting about these portables? You were telling me that actually sanding them is somewhat of a challenge. Can you go into that just a little bit?
Yeah, because you don't have your walls, that you can run up to or get close to. So you want to run your sanders off of the floor, but you don't want to dig into the edge of the floor. There's certain ways you have to sand, and there's certain ways that they're supposed to be painted. So it's a really fun time to do it. I love painting and sanding portables, but it's not something that you can just jump into and treat it like a permanent floor. So we travel across the country as subcontractors doing work for different universities, different companies in different areas. Yes, sir, out of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. You'll travel just about anywhere, and you have the expertise to sand and paint and do a portable sport floor correctly.
Absolutely.
All right. What else? Anything else that you can tell us about your company? I think you've worked for my friend Dave Brown.
Yes, sir. We're actually fixing to go to New Orleans here in a couple of weeks for him, so we're excited about that. And of course, it just happens to be right around Mardi Gras, so you can't beat that.
Yeah, it's really going to trouble you, isn't it?
Right.
Andrew Ledford Sport Floors.
Yes, sir.
Meet me here at Game Time Graphics. We're learning Game Time graphic wraps together, aren't we?
Absolutely. Love it.
All right. Listen, thank you so much. Been a pleasure to get to know you, and I appreciate you doing this little blurb on.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
You bet. For Western Sport Floors, Wyoming Wood Floors, this is Paul Nelson coming to you from Little Rock, Arkansas. You make it a great day.